Hello and welcome to Liam's Lyceum. I'm your host Liam, aka Himbar, and today we'll be doing a spoiler-free review of Robert E. Vardeman's and Victor Milan's The Sundered Realm. I don't have a special intro for this one. It's just a short, interesting and different review than normal, and you'll see why soon. This is first of a 6-war series called The War of Powers. It starts with a timeline going back several thousand years and is followed by a map. The story starts with the rake Faust Longstrider being impatient with his sled dogs. His courier, like Ansgar in the Spirit of Gods trilogy, and is currently tasked to deliver an item to the wizard Kest Imond in his castle. He daydreams of the Countess Eliska Ramarl of Samadoum when he hears a dissembled voice speak. Beside it, with his transport, his dogs, right? They have not reacted to anyone approaching, so he's confused by this voice. Turns out there's a spirit in the item he has delivered, and it works like a spirit in a bottle. Faust accidentally releases it and discovers it is the ghost of an unpopular philosopher dead for 1,400 years. He believed in total sexual abstinence, and this ghost has changed its philosophy since his death. Others desire the jar and its occupant, and Faust quickly finds himself beset by foes. Even a great swordsman such as he is not capable of standing against so great a challenge. Denizens of the Sky City, the flying city of sorcery, are interested in his cargo. His pursuers ride dogs. Anyways, Faust was raised on the streets, and when a certain amulet comes up that grants immortality, that is where the plot really starts. There is a princess of the Sky City that is rather important to the story as well. Her mother, the queen, ages, and her sister, who makes dark pacts and herself vie for power. We get very D&D magic here. The title of the book references the name of the world. There's a good smattering of nonsense, sounding fantasy, proper nouns. There's some interesting lore to this world. It's not actually terrible sword and sorcery on some counts. More on the cosmic side, so you can forgive the main character for not being the best beyond being a Mary Sue. Zelazny even praised this book. But you can get a few chapters in, and you'll notice it gets sexual. And this isn't surprising, based off the ghost and Faust talk at the start. In fact, I was in the middle of the book and realized it was published by Playboy, of all people. I didn't realize they published books. I didn't have any clue that was a thing. And the fantasy parts actually made it interesting, though it did kind of read like an 80s fantasy movie at times, right, with the said sexual content, which is to say it's not excessive like some porno, but very present. This is definitely first in a series, and I'm thinking I likely won't continue it. The erotic parts really aren't for me, and besides some interesting bits, the story didn't hold my attention as much as I would have liked, but it was an interesting, outing in some fantasy I haven't really experienced, and I do plan on reading more by Vardeman and Milan in the future anyhow. So, Liam from Liam's Lyceum, I'll catch you next time.